welcome to Too Late. I'm your host, Adam Carolla, and we got a very special Tuesday edition of our Pet Peeve Show. This is where I basically rant until I rupture a vein in my forehead, and then they carry me off and bury me in an unmarked grave. Yeah, I go nuts about stuff that basically chaps my ass, and that sounded gay, didn't it? Anytime you mention chap and ass in the same sentence, there's a decent chance you may go that direction. The airplane thriller Red Eye was #2 at the box office over the weekend, and you just have to go along with me on this one. Let's roll the clip from Red Eye for a second.
Hi, that's actually my seat.
You're kidding. You're not kidding.
All right, nothing there, I know. But it gets me into this rant because I'm angry at my parents because they didn't flip me over in my crib. You see, here's the thing. I'm a stomach sleeper. And every time I see someone sleeping on a plane, just happily sawing logs while I'm in this weird fetal position, trying to get over to my stomach, I get angry at them. Let's show a picture of someone who's content on an airplane. Look at her. Not a care in the world. The guy in front of her is probably pissed because he's got the stiletto heels on his head that's all the way to Baltimore. But look at her falling right asleep, and it just made me realize if you can sleep on your back, the world is your futon. Planes, long bus rides, hospital stays, churches, it's all on your back. If you sleep on your stomach like I do, you have to have your arm amputated after you get off the flight. And you see those people on the flight because they're like, they keep trying to get over. It's like, and it's like, I'm just telling you, here's what you do. Also, you know where you sleep on your back the longest? The casket. Yeah, you spend eternity on your back. I keep thinking I'm gonna spend like eternity just staring at the lid of the coffin going, would somebody flip me over? I'm going insane. Like, I'm going to have the first open casket where they just stare at my ass. Like, that's going to be my will. Just flip me over. Wow, it's like, wow, it's so sad, but his ass has never looked better. I think the thong back was inappropriate myself, but maybe they didn't want to bury him in a nice suit. Here's the thing. If you have kids, it's your duty to flip them over when they're in the crib and get them used to sleeping on their back. Kid will do anything. Kids Play-Doh. I mean, you hear all those people all the time. They're like, well, I'm left-handed, but they made me write with my right hand, and, now I'm a calligrapher. Fine. Kids, you can mold them. You can bat from both sides of the plate. You can do whatever you want with them. Just flip your kids over. If my parents had only flipped me over, I'd be sleeping right now instead of making you people sleep at home. All right, the second worst part about airplane, or thing that pisses me off about airplanes, is the Fiesta mix. Have you seen this crap? They try. Yes, this is what they try to pass off as a snack. It's the Fiesta mix. And by the way, let me just close your eyes. You ever see Fiesta mix in a vending machine? You ever see it at a party? You ever see it in a liquor store? No. You know why? It sucks. We don't want that stuff in our mouth. You know where they have Fiesta mix? Not at Fiestas, ironically. On airplanes and in prisons. It's really, I'd rather it be like, Fiesta mix, don't you guys just have, do you have a cat that could just crap in my mouth instead? It'd be awesome. Like, here's my rule for the airplane. If it doesn't exist on the ground, you shouldn't be serving it up in the air. Like, who do I got to get like a corn nut around here? You know what I mean? A bag of Cheetos, a mini Snickers bar. You'd be insane for that instead of this dusty, crappy, salty Fiesta mix. All right. And by the way, everything with mix in it sucks. Trail mix sucks. Fiesta mix sucks. Anything that has even cement mix. I just don't like it. All right, let's, Matthew Lesko, the guy with the question marks all over his suit. Yeah, here he is. Take a look at this guy. He's coming out here tonight so I can attack him.
I'm Matthew Lesko, and my new book will tell you how to tell bill collectors to go shove it. My new book shows you 4,000 government programs that you can use to pay your bills and get out of debt forever.
Imagine a flight where you couldn't sleep because you were a belly sleeper like me, and you had to just sit there and eat Fiesta Mix next to Matthew Lesko. All right. We'll be right back with more Too Late after this. Hey, buddy, it's me, Adam Carolla. If you have a question and you want to get on air with it, call 1-866-HEY-ADAM and go to the Comedy Central website to find out what the topic is for that day at www.comedycentral.com. Thank you. Welcome back to Too Late. I'm Adam Carolla. This is the Pet Peeve Show. It's everything that chaps my hide and steams my bean. Both sound like gay porn titles, don't they? I rented Chap My Hide. Yeah, no, I'll give it 2 boners. All right, so I want to keep going with the slideshow. This is a little ditty where we're able to sort of illustrate what angers me so. And first up, we'll go with the sign here. Now, there we go. All right, now, this doesn't look like anything, but do we need the 0 inches? 15 foot doesn't cover it. How tall are you? 6 foot. And? Just 6 foot. It's just 15 feet. We don't need to. Evidently, someone didn't heed the thing and crashed into it anyway. But the point is, you know, our city, I mean, you know, if they can spend 40 grand on a toilet seat, that 0 in the IN must have cost several $1,000s. I'm just saying, I'm trying to put the city back on its fiscal feet, and this is not going to work. All right, what's next? All right, now hold on. Wouldn't seem like I'd have a problem with this, but you know what that is? That's that Victoria's Secret $1 million bra. You know, the difference between the $1 million bra and the regular bra? It's got $1 million worth of diamonds stuck onto an $8 bra. That doesn't make it $1 million bra. You understand? If I take the Hope diamond and I wedge it into a piece of dog dookie, doesn't make the dog dookie a $10 million dog dookie. If I put like a Rolex in the glove box of a rusted out 72 Chevy Vega, car's worth 25 grand? No! Yeah, this gentleman, that's the $10,000 martini because they dropped a $10,000 dime in it. You can't just keep doing this. You want a $10,000 martini, it has to be made with like 70 million gallons of vermouth. The olive has to be the size of a Buick. You understand? That's a $10,000 martini. That's your ring breaking off in a martini. What's next? All right, Little Armenia. I don't have problems with the Armenians. They're proud people, I'm sure. This is out in Los Angeles. We don't have a Little Italy. We don't have a Little Italy. You have to have a Little Italy before you have a Little Armenia. And look what else we got before we had a Little Italy. Little Ethiopia. Do we, first off, they have not earned the right to have a little version of them. You got to get a 2-story building before you get the little version of you in distant lands. As soon as you guys break the 20-foot ceiling and building, then we can talk about the little version of you in our country. Where's my Little Italy? Come on, paisans, get behind me on this one. And by the way, forget about what your nationality is. Just close your eyes and picture the party that's going on in Little Ethiopia. Conga line, 24/7. Look out, baby. You want to get laid? Little Ethiopia. I'm throwing a bachelor party. Where should we go? Vegas? Hold on. I know a place right around the corner. All right, let's keep moving. All right, now this doesn't seem like much. This is just 3 guys. They're technicians. This is that Mazda commercial where these are the jealous engineers from the competing car companies. But when you take a look at it, they're from Honda and Toyota and Nissan, three biggest companies in Japan. You see any Japanese guys? These guys are engineers representing Honda's got a black guy. How would FUBU feel if a Japanese guy was just standing there in a sweater? Yeah, I'm the head guy. Yeah, these two white guys and a black guy, these are the head engineers for Honda, Toyota, and Nissan. Because, Japanese guy, math isn't their subject. All right, but the Japanese, they say nothing. No, nothing. Too busy working, you see? Let that be a lesson to you. Hey, who's next? Oh, yeah, I didn't push it. Hey, okay, this doesn't look like too much. It's just peanut butter. But this is what happens at the workplace. You see, you don't do this at home. This is what you find at the kitchen at the workplace. Because I realize people treat the kitchen at the workplace like they treat a rental car. They don't give a Yeah, let's see the next one. This is the other one, too. That's the ketchup. Now, somebody figured out that it was too hard to twist the cap back on, so they made the flip ones. And we still said it. I could flip this cap back. As a matter of fact, it'd be mildly amusing to flip the cap back, but no, I'm not going to do it. Just let the weird crusty crap grow on the top so the next guy can squeeze with two hands and have a blowout on his burger. Screw everyone. It's every man for themselves. Now no, wait a minute. That's not urine. That's grape juice. I wanted to take a picture of apple juice in there because it looked like urine, but standards and practices said you can't use something that looks like urine even if it's in a urinal. So we went with something that doesn't look like urine, which makes the joke confusing, but here goes anyway. Guys, back me up. At the airport, people don't even flush anymore. They just do their thing, and then here's a little present for you. Here you go, weary traveler. A nice frothy cauldron of my urine. Take in the bouquet. See if you can guess what I ate. Here's a clue. It wasn't the Cinnabon. All I'm just saying is that, look, is all common courtesy and decency out the window? Can we not flush the urinal and put the cap back on the ketchup and screw the damn thing and close the microwave? What about other people? Do you guys think you're the only human beings on the planet? Don't you know I'm the only human being on the planet? This is taxing. Yeah, all right, this is that Lamisil-Noid. This is now, it's a little hard to read, but he's lifting a toenail and about to climb under it. This is what I get to focus on while I'm eating dinner at night. This crazy little infected Noid is going to lift someone's toenail up, which in many countries is a form of torture, and then dive under it and eventually, I don't know, hook up with his buddy's staph infection and kill the person. I'm sure there are people that have toe problems. They know who they are. I don't need to see what's going on with the nail being lifted up like a convertible on a Chrysler. You understand? Well, mercifully, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get on my IV drip, get a little oxygen and some Gatorade in me, and stick around because infomercial legend Matthew Lesko is going to be out here. Welcome back to Too Late. If you watch late television, chances are you've been annoyed by the man sitting to my right. Please say hello to infomercial legend Matthew Lesko. Yeah. Good to see you, Matthew. All right, so I'm intrigued because I see you every night running around in that ridiculous suit. And
I got 12 of these things.
And really?
Honest to God. Yeah, and I wear them every day. You know, I wake up in the morning. If I was an accountant, I'd be wearing these things. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be fired by whatever firm you work for.
That's probably true.
And this guy's going to do your taxes. No, he isn't.
But it's amazing what it does to people. I get free upgrades on the airlines, even if people don't know me from the television commercials or anything like that. Pretty girls come up and talk to me for the first time in my life.
No.
I'm telling my kid this. Yeah.
Listen, I pictured it just the opposite. I pictured like an angry mob, like
Barabbas,
Frankenstein's castle,
right.
like torches, guys with pitchforks, because you're so annoying. Do they have stuff?
At FDA. Yeah, I mean, it's a pain in the butt to get. You know, no, I mean...
No. Wait a minute.
They wrote that for me.
But seriously,
that wasn't me. Yeah.
Seriously, could I get, like, writing a novel, 90 grand? Has anyone got that?
No, probably about 30. You know, $15,000 or $30,000 to write novels.
All right, so how many of these units have you sold? How many of these books have you actually?
Yeah,
millions?
I have a couple New York Times bestsellers.
Are you a millionaire because of it?
I mean, whatever that means nowadays, but it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, to me,
it doesn't matter.
No, because
it doesn't matter to you. You got millions of dollars.
But more importantly, I plagiarize. See, I'm not really a writer.
Right.
You know, I go to the government, I copy, I plagiarize.
How much of this worthless money? Meanwhile, we have potholes in every street.
Yes.
We have no drug rehab centers. Prisons are overcrowded.
Yes.
And you're giving away our hard-earned tax money. That's what I'm talking about.
It's going out no matter what I do.
How much do you think the government gives away to this nonsense every year?
$1.5 trillion. Now, the problem is...
$1.5 trillion to nonsense?
Right. Well, no, it's not all nonsense. See, the problem is it's abused and goes to nonsense. What's more important to me is stuff that's not used. I mean, you have young people in the audience now. They're going to graduate from college, and they can't get a job. Well, the government gives them money and help to start their own business, but they don't know. Nobody's advertising on late.
Yeah, but I don't want them to know.
Why not?
Because it's my money.
Yeah, but they won't be unemployed that way if they start a business.
But listen, they should take the money they're giving these lazy slackers to start their own crappy T-shirt company and fill a pothole.
Yeah. Well, maybe, but the money is already legislated to do that.
Oh, don't give me that. It's already there. Listen, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, if the guys in the White House get
let me tell you
like
what I would like. I would like a bullet train to Vegas.
Yes.
From Los Angeles to Vegas.
I believe that. Or
they've been building
get to
this
Santa
thing
Monica.
Anywhere. Anywhere.
I'll
take a mule at this point.
You can get free mules from the government.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, horses, wild horses, mules, and things like that.
If I brought a mule home, my wife would be loving it.
But you can't. Animals, dogs. You know, the drug-sniffing dogs they have at the Treasury Department, when they retired, you could get a few...
Yeah, you know why that's free? Nobody wants it.
Well, actually, they have it like for gardening and stuff like that.
All right, I'm not interested in that. But I'll tell you what, Matthew.
Yes.
You're more annoying in person than actually are on TV.
My ex-wives have said that, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ex-wives. What a shocker. I wonder why the relationship didn't last. I thought you two would go on forever. All right, but I'll tell you this. Yeah. If you get me one of those mules, I'll forgive you.
Okay. Well, we're working out. It's apartment band culture has that stuff, and it's about 12 states.
Just put it in my dressing room, and all will be forgiven. Matthew Lesko, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
If you're going to be in the LA area and want tickets to see Too Late with Adam Carolla, call 1-866-546-6984.
Awesome. Is that a tad of, who's that, Hitler? Okay, because that would be in poor taste. Now it's just stupid. Before, it was poor taste. Now it's just dumb. All right. Well, I want to thank the annoying Matthew Lesko for joining us tonight. And just enough time for a little segment we called So What Have We Learned? Well, we've learned that Little Ethiopia sucks. We've learned that Fiesta Mix tastes like cat crap. And we've learned at my funeral, you'll all be staring at my ass. Thank you, and good night.